Interest rate going high, the price is going high. What gives? Let's talk about the market. Axel Ziba here with the Align Group at eXp Realty. And in this video, you and I will be delving into some of the numbers and we're going to discover what's going on with this market with the prices going higher despite of interest rate increase. Welcome to June of 2023 market update. Just got released by Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver. And we're just going to scroll that and we're going to take a look at some of the numbers that's been sold compared to last year. So we have sold 21.1% homes more than the June of 2022. Let's deep a bit into this. And we're going to talk about why is it that we have practically increased in prices despite of the increase of interest rate, because it should be the other way, isn't it? But let's dig into this. And my favorite slide from Vancouver Real Estate Board is the sales ratios. That detached homes are at 20.9, townhomes are at 38.5, and condominiums at 39.4. And from what we can witness in here, the condos and townhouses are in a higher base of activity compared to detached homes in Greater Vancouver. The total percentage is at 31.4. What is this percentages? Generally speaking, between 0 to 12% for a sustained period of time. That indicates the buyer's market. Between 13 to 20%, if it's still within that sustained period of time, that's a balanced market. And anything over 21%, that is a seller's market. So where are we now? 31.4 for entire products out there. That's a seller's market and has been for a while. Let's dig in a bit further from the explanation from our director aboard, and he actually explains it right here very thoroughly. And it's saying that despite of elevation of borrowing costs, there continues to be a too little of resale inventories. There you go. You have it. You have your answer before this video ends. We have a lack of inventory. We have so many buyers that they cannot keep up with the amount of inventory existing. Now, why is there a lack of inventory? Well, I open my window and I see there are a bunch of homes out there. Why is there that there are lack of inventories? There are a few reasons behind it. And of course, there are some of them are beyond control. Some of them falling within the governmental or city set, but rezoning as or provincial government is working on it and is hammering down from those naughty municipalities and make them do the rezoning and make them faster and make it more development friendly. That's one issue. Secondary issue is that we get quite a bit of an immigration coming into Canada. They need to settle and they need roof over their heads. So that's a demand for buyer side. But in my opinion, in a place like Vancouver, we've witnessed that many buyers, they start purchasing homes in 2020, start of a pandemic, where we practically borrowed money at almost free with the lowest interest rate in a history. And now they're getting used to it and their mortgage payment is set for them. That's something they're comfortable with. And if they're selling that home right now, where are they going to move? First, things are way more expensive than the time that they purchased. Second, and if they want to get a mortgage to purchase that other place now, how are they going to be keeping up with the interest rate that is in current situation now? So their interest rate is going to be jacked up quite a bit and their monthly payment is going to be crazy high compared to what they're paying now. So that's one of the reasons. And as a matter of fact, for many listing presentations we go to, they love to upgrade. They want to move. They want to sell their home. But where are they going to go? That's the question. And how do we answer that? Is that the amount of the money that they borrowed compared to the amount of home that they can afford now, it just doesn't make sense. So that's why there is no inventory. But there are buyers that they want to get into the market and they want to buy, and there is nothing to buy. Now, of course, as many of you know, I like to jump into the sales ratio on a local basis. We looked at the entire Vancouver, but I want to jump into the actual page for local market to see what the percentages are. You with me? Let's go. So let's dig in through what's happening within downtown and the surrounding of it. So we have the island of downtown consists of Cole Harbor, downtown, West End, and the Yelltown area. Now, of course, from looking at these numbers, Cole Harbor has been consistently on the buyer side under 12%. Yelltown has been about a balanced market and pushing itself toward the sellers. But the two winner side in here, of course, are downtown and West End. West End has been quite attractive. It's a beautiful area to live in, phenomenal neighborhood. And that is the reason we're looking at 35% consistently for the past few months over 21% of a sales ratio. So that speaks for itself. In terms of dollar base, if you look at the left of my screen, you can see up to about 1.25 in here. So up to 1.25 million, there is competition. So people are actually fighting over any product that comes in over 1.25. I'm going to correct myself right there. I said any product, not any and every product out there are getting multiple offers. Reason why? Because the price needs to make sense for $1 per square foot. We're still having quite a bit of owners out there. They want to really price their product aggressively, and that's not going to work with a buyer's world. Let's look into the detached market in Vancouver West Side. I'm going to place myself right here so you can see some of the numbers on the left and judge for yourself. Can I make myself a smaller? No, I can't. So from here, we can see the detached market is actually not as active. And as seen here, we're at 14%. That is a little bit above buyer's market. And there's quite a bit of negotiations going on within this area. But particularly, we're looking at Kitsilano. That's one of the most active areas at 31% consistently. So that's amazing to see that. But to what price point? Let's jump into to the left side of my screen, and you can see that. Now, we all know anything under 2.5 or 3 million within Vancouver West Side is practically a teardown. So if you're looking at the prices under 2.75, you can see there are quite a bit of an activity. And these are practically the homes that need work. Realistically, we can see the activities up to about 3.5 million. Anything above it, of course, that jumps in toward the buyer's market right there. And similar activities, if we can see on the condos and townhomes on the left side, on the right side, if you can see that. So that is on the Vancouver West Side. We're looking at almost 100%. But what we want to see, Point Grey is mostly single family detached. We want to see more diverse area that they have condos, townhouses, and a bit of half duplex mixed up. And that's Kitsilano, Kerrisdale. Those are the areas. Fairview. Falls Creek. These are the areas that they have shown quite a bit of an activities. And if you see what I'm talking about, we have Fairview at 63%. Mount Pleasant is one of my other favorites, 67%. But overall, as you can see, condos and townhouses, they're quite a strong activities. But what about the dollar? To what level? And as we can see in here, again, now the affordability has jumped up a little bit, up to 1.75. Compared to downtown, which was about 1.25, remember? So now we're looking at about 1.75, and this used to be about 2.25. And now we're at 1.75. There is still quite a bit of an activity, at 44% for 25 properties. That's 11 of them are sold at a price of over $2 million. What gives? 2-bedroom, brand new properties, pre-sale, possibly penthouses or townhouses, isn't it? So you can see there are quite a bit of an activity for condos and townhouses in the market currently. Well, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it that you put your time in watching this. Please give this a like as you want to see my monthly market updates. Every week I also come up with another video talking about different topics of real estate. So definitely subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thank you so much.